Hello, 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 live from the porch. Hopefully it is not too windy and then you guys can hear us okay.
Yep. Looks like we're getting enough internet, but
yes,
we got a little wind.
Got a lot of wind. Won't work in the house, but it'll work out here. So hopefully the wind is not too bad. But yeah, I don't know how to get a little windbreak either. But we'll see. We got the little fuzzy on the microphone.
Says we got somebody in here.
Yep, says we got somebody.
So whoever's in here, if you can hear us, let us know.
Let us know how the sound is.
Is there anybody?
It's Isaac.
Hey.
How's the sound, buddy? Well, there's Gathered Together. Hello, hello. That's a good looking hat.
Yeah, I got this hat. You know, my wife went on this big trip without me, and she came back with a hat.
Yep.
And I've been wearing it quite a bit here lately.
Yep.
Good. I'm glad the sound's good, Isaac.
Yeah.
How you doing, bud?
Thanks, Glenn, for letting us know about the sound. Yeah, we're fighting the wind today, but we are able to do it from the porch. Hi, yeah. Charlene. Hey. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Isaac, I was thinking about you this morning. I was going fishing. I thought, man, I'd sure like to go to Bennett Springs.
Yes. So we're going to have to take a trip.
Yeah. Springs, but yeah. We are taking a trip.
We are. In 2 weeks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to
couple weeks, yeah.
Hannibal, Missouri.
Hannibal, Missouri. We got a farm sitter coming. Excited about that.
A reputable farm.
Reputable. An experienced farm sitter.
We've got a reputable farm sitter coming.
Yep.
Very experienced.
Very experienced.
I know the person that trained her.
Yeah. I know the people that trained her too.
Yeah, the people here.
Yeah, people. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah. And yeah, it is.
Isaac, you might know her too.
Maybe, just a little bit. But yeah, so it is actually really pretty. The wind hasn't cooled down a little bit. We got cloud cover come in and cooled things down a bit for us today.
I mean,
yep, cooled off a bit.
Move that fence out that way a little bit.
So we got the sheep grazing the yard. Gary started the John Deere and it started, but it wouldn't move. So we got something going on with our little lawn tractor.
It's a John Deere.
It is a John Deere. Part of the problem.
It's actually a very nice lawn tractor. We really like it.
It is.
I love that John Deere lawn tractor, but it's having problems right now. And everything that has moving parts will have problems.
Yes,
that's the way it works. So.
Hello, Homestead Where You Are.
And we've got Charlene Grady in here.
Yep.
We've got Homestead Where You Are. We've got Isaac. We've got Gathered Together. And we've got 3 more.
Yeah. So yeah, well, I know we'd come on a little early, but thank you guys for coming on with us a little early. Just we thought we'd give ourselves enough time to run to the lake if we needed to. So yeah. Yeah. So we have been moving and grooving, lots of changes. Yep, that's exactly right, Glenn.
Oh, if you get one thing fixed before another thing breaks down, you're doing way better than me. I have got a list as long as my arm of things that are broke down right now, and I haven't been able to get fixed.
Yeah, Charlie, it has been super hot for us as well, but I see that you guys have had like record heat. Ours is just our typical heat. We just complain about it.
And that's one thing about Kansas. We are hot in the summer and cold in the winter.
Yep, hot. Yeah, you like the extremes. If you like extreme cold and you like extreme hot, come to Kansas.
There's one thing we don't have much extreme of here, still.
Right, the wind is hardly ever still. I think if it was, we'd fall over.
We do actually have some days that it gets pretty still, but our slight breeze is pretty windy, so.
Yeah. So we got this, Freedom is not minding, so putting her out in the yard isn't doing well. Hey! Lisa with Nana at 9 Acres is here, and Heather Hopper is here. Hello, Heather. I feel like I just saw you, Lisa, like maybe yesterday. And we were terrible YouTubers. We did not video any of it, but we did chat and have a good visit. So we went yesterday to help some folks, and we'll let them say what we did. But we went to help some folks, and on our way back, we stopped at 9 Acre and family farms, and had a good time.
We went and helped some people, and we had the audacity not to film it.
We did. We had the audacity not to film it. Yep.
But as we were getting done, it was dawning on me that we should be filming.
It was hot yesterday. Oh no! Isaac said it was hot yesterday, and they had someone. They had a firebug. Lighting fields. Man. Oh my goodness! One car fire. Oh my goodness, that's awful. I'm glad. Are you feeling okay today after all that yesterday, Isaac, and all that heat and all your gear? Hope you're doing okay. We did. We had a great time, Lisa. We thank you guys for letting us stop by and visit.
Well, and there's one less pair of shoes in my kitchen floor.
You're not the only one who leaves shoes. No. We got one of our children, every time they come to visit, they leave a pair of shoes. No.
You could follow her like breadcrumb trail. Where she's been, she leaves something. My mom just keeps a box just for her stuff.
Just for her stuff. Yeah. She just takes the box.
Becca's stuff. Whenever she shows up, she empties it, and then when she leaves, my mom fills it up again.
Oh me. But yeah, so got a big announcement later. But yeah, we do.
Oh, maybe I ought to hear it.
Yeah, maybe you ought to.
That's our announcement?
No. Oh. He's honoring. But yeah, we've been working hard on the gardens in the mornings and in the evenings to try to keep them watered and alive. The raised beds look really, really good. Oh, the plastic come off the greenhouse, I see.
Yeah, we knew it wouldn't hold up in the heat.
Yeah, so, but yeah, we...
If you guys ever build a hoop house, it is, I think it was worth your money to buy greenhouse plastic.
Yes.
We used some leftover 6 mil, which is very heavy, some leftover 6 mil plastic from a construction job. And let me tell you that it does not hold the sunshine and the heat.
Hello, hey, George. How are you guys
Uncle
doing today?
G.
Uncle G. I hope all your family's doing good and having a good visit.
It was amazing to meet your family yesterday.
Yes.
And get to spend time with you guys. We really enjoyed it.
We did. We really enjoyed it. We had a great time.
I love your place.
Yes.
You've got an amazing place with a lot of potential.
Yeah.
A lot of potential.
That was packed full of people.
That used to be Kevin Snyder's truck, but I don't know that that's him.
Well, looky there. Nana's here and Papa's here.
Yep. On separate devices sitting next to each other,
awesome.
probably.
Lisa and Dale are here.
Yeah. Appreciate it, guys.
Oh, good. So, he says they really enjoyed it too. They headed back this morning and made it home. Good. We really had a great time. We thank you guys for having us, and the hamburgers were amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good hamburger, and we had a good hamburger.
Cracked me up. He said he traded for that was 4-H beef, and he knew he had to get that good hamburger out for us.
Bless his heart. We'd have ate anything.
Have the good beef.
We'd have ate anything.
We eat anything.
Hey, 12 Stones, how are you? So yeah, we are hanging out today. I've been a little lazy, to tell you the truth. I took a nap, and I cooked lunch.
It's good.
Did some dishes. Gary cleaned out the refrigerator for me, so I have some more dishes to do. But it needed done, and I'm just tickled it got done.
And we need to stretch our hog feet a little bit today until I can get feed tomorrow. So that helps stretch our hog feet.
Yep.
And yeah.
But yeah, nothing goes to waste. It'll feed somebody. So yeah, we're going to. I also made brownies. I should not have made brownies.
I had
They
them with
sounded so
milk.
good. Oh yeah, so we had milk.
Cold milk and a hot brownie.
Cold milk, hot brownie, cold fresh milk,
And a hot fresh brownie.
and a hot fresh brownie. Good stuff. So the bugs are hitting the homestead hard. Squash bugs have wiped out most of the squash. We've replanted, but we've not got enough. Yeah, brownies, chocolate brownies with the cherry chips and pecans in them, homemade from scratch. Yeah. So
yeah, we milked the brown cow today, so we got chocolate milk to make brownies.
No. Oh, listen to him. No.
We milk the yellow cow, we get yellow milk.
Yep. Yeah, double yum. So yeah, and but the bugs are hitting hard. The blister beetles, the striped ones and the little gray black ones, they are hitting hard, and so are the tomato hornworms.
I meant to do some treatment for them today for the blister beetles, and I got sidetracked, and right now it's a little too windy.
We try not to treat if we can avoid it at all. You're killing me, Smalls. I know. With the brownies. Oh man.
Hey, you know where it's at.
Yeah. They may all be gone by the time you get here, though. I just made a small
Depends
pan.
on how fast you drive.
Yeah. I just made a small pan is all, because it's just Gary and I. Gotta protect those special chocolate cows.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh goodness. So we're starting into the brown season. Like I think I said on one of our videos, or even maybe our live last week. Last week.
A long time. Folks.
Yeah. We're starting into our brown season. The grass is starting to brown up. I'm going to try making zucchini oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. Oh, those are so good. I've had some of those before. Those are really, really good. Maybe not your. I mean, I haven't had yours, but I've had that kind of cookie before. They're really, really good.
12 Stones. So. I love the name of your channel, of your ranch. 12 Stones.
Yep.
I read. I can't remember if it's First Kings or Second Kings. I read in one of the books of Kings here just last week about Elijah and the prophets of Baal, and where he took and stood up the stones for the altar like it had been prescribed, and he dug the ditch around it, and he laid the bullock on there, and the wood soaked her down, and the fire came down so hot it even burned the stones up. And I love the name of your ranch.
That's distracting to me.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Not a bad thing. I mean, not in a bad way.
Okay,
Just
good. Not bothering me.
Good. But anyway, so we decided to come on a little early and try out the internet, and it seems to be working good. So hopefully it is. The wind is crazy though.
Guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, but in 1 minute, Pathways Homestead will go live.
Yeah, 1 minute. Oh, mercy. Yeah. All the animals are doing good. Mama's little babies are growing like weeds. We've got we named the spotted pigs
the Karens.
The Karens, because they squall whenever you walk anywhere near their pen. They are squalling and hollering and squealing, trying to get you to feed them. And they're not hungry by any means. They're gaining weight well.
They've got feed in there and they're squalling. In fact, the other day I fed them, and one of them had a mouthful and was trying to squall and eat at the same time.
Yeah.
And they are probably the most vocal pigs I've ever
They are. They talk to you a lot. So.
I mean, they're always making noise if you're around. Sometimes it's squealing, squalling, sometimes just grunting, whatever, but they're always making noise. They're half mulefoot and half GOS. Gloucester Old Spot, for you guys that don't know what GOS means.
And those of you that have watched our videos for several years, they are the last litter out of Bob. They're the last out of his last litter before he passed away. And so we had Bob here, and little Mama's litter before the one she has now was from Bob. So yeah.
Yeah, was a GOS boar. He was a big, gentle GOS boar.
Yeah.
He kind of was typical heritage pig, pretty, round back. But there was a lot of volume to him, and he had a pretty big butt for that kind of boar. Yeah. And these pigs are looking really good. They're out of a Mulefoot sow, which is actually, for a Mulefoot sow, she's a really good-looking Mulefoot. In fact, I couldn't see her feet the first time I was looking at her, and he was telling me about her, and I was like, "Oh, is that a Burke sow?" He said, "No, that's my Mulefoot." I'm like, "Oh, well, she's sure awfully Berkey looking, but she had the mule feet."
Yeah. So we're fighting the drought and fighting the bugs, but we are winning in some areas and losing in others. So that's just the way it goes, I guess. And really contemplating and planning out our next steps of what we want to do next. So in the gardens, I did plant some strawberries. Somebody gave me some strawberries, a friend of ours. I went over to her house and she and I dug strawberries and I brought them home. It took me about a week, but I finally got them all planted in the ground. We'll see how many of them will last. We put
Have you watered them in a day or two?
Not in a day or two. They need to be watered. Anyway, I planted them.
We transplanted some horseradish here a while back that's doing good.
So we just have decided to move part of I've outgrown my herb garden. So we are going to turn the little garden into another perennial garden. So yeah, so we put some strawberries in there. I've got some herbs that I'm going to move over into there. We enjoyed you guys coming. We enjoyed visiting with you guys, and thank you guys so much for letting us stop by, Dale. We had a great visit with 9 Acre yesterday.
Yep.
And so
we were there.
Yep. And going on the little garden, the big garden, we're going to add some slowly. We're going to slowly start adding raised beds and eventually have the big garden transferred into raised beds. And yeah, we'll see. There is the infamous Reverend Hank Reed with Naturagramma.
I need to call him.
You got to call him.
Yes.
Gary will call you later, Hank.
Yes, I was given instruction yesterday to go ahead and call you. Yeah, Hank, it's good to see you guys in here.
Oh, me. Your yawning is passed on to me. I caught it.
Yep.
Papa Hank. So,
guys, we are excited. We are going to be, if you guys are around and going to catch up with us, we are going to be at the Homesteading Life Conference.
Yes.
Here in a couple weeks.
In Hannibal, Missouri.
So if you're planning on going there, keep an eye open for us and say hey or run and hide, whichever fits best. And then a few weeks after that, we're going to be at the Ozark Homesteading Expo. Yep. Plan on going to that. Yes. You guys will not be sorry if you go to that. It is definitely an educational event. It is definitely, you can go to that event and work very hard at that event at getting educated, and there are things to learn at that event. I learn something every time I go. I learn stuff just from going and talking to the vendors.
Yeah.
I learn so much from vendors and people that are presenting there, and it is a good place to be, good place to meet other like-minded people. And Cheryl does a great job of trying to get good people there. And so we are excited for that event. And then
October 1st.
Put it on your calendar. The Growing to Self-Sufficiency.
Growing Together Towards Self-Sufficiency.
Growing Together Towards Self-Sufficiency. Long name. Hopefully it's
or
not
growing
long.
Towards Self-Sufficiency. I don't remember which one it is.
I thought it was just Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency.
Okay.
Gathering.
That's it.
the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering, the GTSSG. The GTSSG is is October 1st at the...
Make the call.
Yes, I will. I'll do that, Dale. I will try to make sure I get that done. So, Hank, if you don't get a call from me this evening, call me. The gathering, the Growing Towards Self-Sufficiency Gathering, is October 1st. It's at the Bourbon County Fairgrounds at Fort Scott, Kansas.
Yep.
It's on a Saturday. Gates will open at 8:30, correct? And you guys, you don't have to be there right off because the only person speaking first is me. So, but we're going to talk that morning about homesteading as part of our connecting with our Creator, and part of the way we worship Him, and we rejoice in Him. And then we're going to talk about where to get started in homesteading. The first talk, if you've been homesteading longer than I've been alive, there'll still be something there for you. The second one, we want you there if you are experienced, so that the person sitting next to you that's not experienced can talk to you afterwards.
Yes.
We definitely want those of you that are very experienced, we want you there.
We need homestead mentors.
Yes, we need homestead mentors to show up at this gathering.
Yes.
We also need beginners to show up at this gathering. And we need
intermediates to show up at this gathering.
And
we need wannabes to show up.
Yes. Hey, Rich Cat.
Hey, Rich Cat. Hello, hello.
We are going to the second one, the where to get started, is going to be kind of a panel discussion. And there will be several different levels of beginnings. We're going to have first generation beginners, first generation that's been doing it a year or two, and we're going to have some of us that have been doing it a while from different backgrounds speaking. We're going to have people who are in a more commercial end and in a more just subsistence level end of it. And so we're looking forward to that. And then we're going to have
a lunch break.
And there'll be some lunch provided in a couple of different ways. Not provided.
We are not paying.
Available.
There you go.
Available is the right.
He about got us in trouble, y'all. We can't afford to feed all y'all. Sorry, we love you, but we can't afford to feed all.
Part of the reason we can't is because this is a free event.
Yes, this is a free event.
We want this event to be free to get in the gate, so you're going to have to buy your own lunch.
Yeah.
Unless you can talk your neighbor into doing it for you.
Or bring your own lunch.
Yes.
So and then in the afternoon we'll transition more into where are you at and where do you want to go from there.
Yeah, we're going to have several discussion topics and hopefully even some question time with our panel, and depending on how long everything takes. But our panel will be there. We're going to have several people on our panel with a huge diversity of experience. And different perspectives. I am so excited about the variety of our panel. Everything from a commercial vegetable grower that specializes in hoop houses to a commercial egg and beef producer that specializes in regenerative agriculture. We're gonna have homesteader farmers. Yeah, hopefully, if I make that phone call. And we're going to have homesteaders that use farmers markets as a part of their income. We're going to have subsistence level homesteaders. We're going to have people that are first generation, which I'm excited about that perspective of people that did not grow up doing this, and then they're going to tell you what their experience is like and where they think they should have started or where they did start. And so we're excited about that.
Hello, treasure hunter Neil. How are you, Neil and Beth? They just got parked in Virginia. Wow. Cool. So it is windy today. I'm glad I've got this tripod out here.
Yeah, and it is shaking
the porch.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, and crazy busy time of year, but we are tickled and excited to tell you guys about the Ozark Homesteading Expo.
Yes.
And the growing towards self-sufficiency gathering.
The GTSSG.
GTSSG.
Mm-hmm.
We are really excited about that. We're doing good. I'm feeling amazing. I did take a nap today just because, but I'm feeling amazing. Gary's doing all right. So yeah.
Amazing.
Do I? Thank you. I'm sure I do with my wild hair. I just threw it in a mat and I just threw it all up in a bun, and it's just messy all over the place. But yeah, so. Anywho, you have anything else you want to share? What else you want to share?
I don't know. Is there something else?
I don't know.
You said we had an announcement.
Well, yeah.
Okay. I don't know what it is.
Huh? Put your
Oh yeah. Are we gonna announce that?
If you want to. If you don't want to, I can retract.
We can.
Okay.
We can announce it.
Oh, I missed something. So yes, I bet you are so glad you're done. You get tired. That is a lot of work.
All right.
Awesome.
Gathered Together has put the information for the GTSSG.
Yep.
They put that up at Fort Scott, Kansas. So you guys, there's the information.
Oh, Jan. Hello, Jan. Whoops. It jumped on me. You're going to the Ozark Homestead Expo. Awesome. Byron at 12 Stone. You look good thank you, Heather. Thank you.
I think so too.
I'm a mess, and it is hot, so yeah.
And you look good.
Oh yeah, thank you. But anyway, so yeah.
So we would appreciate your guys' prayers. We have kind of let you guys know what's going on employment-wise for us in the past. And this last week, I quit the cabinet shop. Not really willing to share all of why that is, because
it just didn't work out.
And so I am back to doing handyman work and odd jobs, and we're doing homesteading consulting, and which isn't really a big deal. We just kind of give some advice and look at things and see what we think should be a good next step, and that kind of stuff. But
and sometimes help people make the decision of what's next, what they can actually do on their homestead.
What's reasonable. And a lot of times it's just people don't have a clue on what even options are.
Or where they're so overwhelmed, what is their next logical step. So
we're doing those kind of things. And I really need to line up a lot of handyman work. So if you guys would pray for us and pray for that, we would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Jan. So yeah. And we are still going to farmers markets. The Opie Farmers Market, unfortunately, we had to close the market due to lack of customers. I mean, we just didn't have enough customers. So we lost vendors, and then didn't have enough vendors to support customers, and still didn't have enough customers. So it just didn't.
Over acres, how are you, Barb?
Just a vicious cycle there that it just didn't work out. So that hit a little bit of our income, but it'll be all right. It'll be okay. We have made up for that, being able to both of us work on getting the Wednesday and Saturday farmers markets going in Emporia. Attending that has really helped. Be prepared for a long to-do list, Gary. a long to-do list God's about to send your way, Gary. It will get noisy down here with all of us bugging him to send work to you. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Hit the thumbs up for us, guys. And the Ozarks Homesteading Expo is the 26th and 27th of August.
Hey, Tiny Tim Posey.
Hello, Tim. How are you? And I guess we do need to announce we're going to give away 2 more tickets for the Ozark Homesteading Expo. We just haven't decided how we're going to do that.
Yeah.
So, Tiny Tim won our last ones for our monetization when we got monetized, and we need to do another giveaway. And
we may do an amazing race. We'll just get here live and say go, and the first person to show up in our driveway gets the tickets. No, I'm joking. No. I'm joking.
Oh, gosh, that's unfair. That's really unfair. Yes, Jan, we know he will provide, and yep.
Because if Blank Canvas was on here, she would be the first one here.
Yeah, she would. She'd run, even if she had to run.
They are the closest to us.
Yeah.
So.
Big demand for handymen. Yes and no, Barb. So we're in a small community, and so there's not as much of a demand. He can pick up some day work here and there for ranches and stuff like that, which helps, and farmers, and that helps.
And part of it is I need to get my name out there in the right places.
Right. Right.
I have some steady customers that greatly love what I do and appreciate, and will definitely give me good references anytime I need them.
Yeah.
But I just got to get my name out there in front of enough people. In the past, I have been really careful about who I work for, and so I haven't really tried to put my name out there. So we're going to try harder to put our name out there and see how that goes.
Yeah.
I did put my information on like 7 different Facebook sites this morning. So.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's work out there, and we really feel like this is what God has led us to do. Prayed about it a lot before I quit the cabinet shop, and about what to do
sought
next.
Counsel.
Yeah, and sought some godly counsel. And I doubt he's on here, but our pastor gave us some good godly counsel.
Yes.
And so.
A Craigslist for our area. We are not on Craigslist. I'm sure there is one.
Yeah, there's one for Wichita, there's one for
that's true.
Topeka, and there's one for Fort Scott.
There's not one for us.
There's not one right here, but
we do have like the buy-sell trades.
Yeah.
And we have like our own little marketplace kind of deal, like our community. It's like a community marketplace for our area, and so we put it on there. Put it on the local ranching community page.
Yeah, and I put one that's a national ranching community page too.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. And yeah. So yeah.
We'll see how that goes. I really hadn't thought about Craigslist because our Craigslists are really wide area.
Yeah.
Up here.
Yeah. Business cards. Yes, we do. Well, actually, not. I guess not one specific to the handyman.
No, we've got pathways.
We've got pathways that are specific to, like, us growing the lamb, beef, pork, chicken, custom raising those, and for our handmade goods and stuff like that. But yeah, so, and eggs. But yeah, so but we're doing really good. The farmers market is doing really good for us, really good, and we've thought of ways to ramp that up a bit, especially with him having a little more time. Not a whole lot of time right now. He's pretty busy with the customers that were on waiting lists.
People were kind of on waiting list for anyways, waiting for me to get a little spare time.
Yep.
And so I called some of them and said, hey,
it's not gonna be Saturdays
if I
anymore.
break loose, you got a little bit of work. And that one lady was like, yeah, I'm making my list even bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm currently building outhouses.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. I'm building outhouses.
It's a crappy job. No, I'm kidding. Hey, Lori Carp, how are you?
I'm building outhouses out of recycled material, I guess.
And repurposed.
Material.
Yeah. It really feels stormy, like a storm is blowing in.
I have to go to drink.
You got to go to the drink? Okay. So Gary will be back in a minute. And I helped. So we had a busy week. Yes, I am doing much better health-wise, Kathy. Thank you. I shared last week a little bit. So a week ago Thursday in my prayer time, I just really felt I felt just a call to repent of some things and release some things. And after that, I felt a healing. I'm not a name it and claim it person, but I do believe that the Lord does allow us to go through some struggles sometimes to bring us where He needs us to be. And I also believe that He is a healer. And so He, for whatever reason, decided to heal me that day. I still have a little bit of struggle. I'm not 100%, but I am way better. Gary's doing better. Hello, Hedgehog's Homestead. And yeah, thank you, Kathy. Yes. And yeah, so I am doing much better. And I am just praising the Lord. I'm able to handle the heat, which I wasn't able to. I went and had a visit with my mom and a couple of my sisters. And I just saw one sister for just a few minutes and her husband. And then, hello, Miss Lynette at Coffee Angel Crafts. And I spent a little time with my mama, got to have lunch with her, and visited with my oldest sister. And yeah, we had a good time. I did not get to go to our very first homestead. I had told some of y'all I was going to try to shoot some footage of our very first homestead, and it was so hot, y'all. By the time I got down there, it was already over 100 degrees by the time I got there around 10:15 in the morning on Tuesday. And it wasn't very windy, and of course my sister, the gate was locked and I didn't have a key, so I didn't want to and I didn't want to walk in the heat that far. You know, an eighth of a mile one way. I didn't want to walk that far, and so it would have been a quarter-mile round trip, and then plus whatever walking around I'd done on the place. So yeah, so we will keep that in mind and hopefully get that shot for you guys sometime and show you our very first homestead, but and what's left of it. I'm listening to the chat. It looks like everybody's saying hello to everybody. That's awesome. Oh, Natural Grandma. Hello, Laura. Okay, if I missed you, I'm sorry. Hello, anybody that I missed. But yeah, the wind is...
You didn't notice this cup holder, did you?
Yeah, I noticed that cup holder. I saw you put it in there. But yeah, so they were asking about our health, so I was going a little bit in that. Yeah.
I'm still alive.
Yeah. He's actually doing really good.
May not smell like it, but I'm still alive.
He did go swimming in the lake. He didn't take a bar of soap with him, though.
Well, I can go 3 days without a bath now.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. Hit that thumbs up, everybody. Hello, Miss Viola with My Granny's Garden.
Yes, hello.
Oh, thanks, Hedgehog.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. My chair shifted and pinched my leg.
Uh-oh.
But I helped Becca move on Wednesday. So Becca's out in her first apartment by herself. She's been in apartments with friends, and then she lived with some friends for 2 or 3 years.
She's rented rooms,
and that family's expanding, so they needed her room. So she got an apartment. It's a nice apartment, pretty good sized in a good neighborhood. So I'm kind of excited for her. And Luke is still in Oregon and ranching. And he and Boone are doing good. I gotta get a shot of Boone up. Our new grand dog, Boone. He is absolutely adorable. He is a leopard Catahoula pup. And he is absolutely
red Catahoula with glass eyes.
He is adorable.
Yes.
He's so cute. And he's learning to ride on 4-wheelers, learning to ride in a truck, gone on some camping trips, and he's just loving the ranch life. You have a dog named Boone? Awesome. Yeah.
Awesome.
So he named it after Daniel Boone because Daniel Boone helped develop that dog. No, not that one. They helped develop Mountain Curs. Well, yeah, Mountain Curs. So I got mixed up. Okay.
He just liked the name Boone.
He likes the name
Daniel Boone.
He's a little bit like his daddy. His daddy liked Davy Crockett, and Daniel Boone were his heroes growing up, and Luke kind of followed suit in that. But anyway, so we just hanging out and trying to beat the heat and trying to keep things alive in the heat. And watching the neighbors drive by on the road. Seeing it, we're being nosies. You know, we're being porch watchers, so we watch who goes by. And, oh, I named ours to honor the German Shepherd, German Shepherd boys we lost in November last year and March this year. B for Bandit and the double O for Cooper. There you go. Boone's a good name to honor those two guys. Yep, it is hot.
Yep.
Lots of good entertainment in a small town. We're not in town, but in a small community. Just seeing who's going by on the road. But yeah.
Got a song in my head now.
Oh no. Some of the songs that come up in his mind, we don't even want to go.
Sitting on the porch all day long.
Yes, that's the song I figured you had. Oh mercy.
Oh me.
We'll get flagged for that.
Yes,
one.
we will if I say the name of that song. So.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but yeah, I made my brownies today. I put in cherry chips, and I put in. They're super expensive, but I had some from making some candy a while back.
They're kind of
leftovers. So I put them in there, and some pecans from our friends Ed and Cindy, their pecan trees. We picked out pecans from their trees this year and put some of those pecans in there, and they are so amazing.
We had a video of the pecans.
Yep, we did.
Cracking and picking out pecans.
Yep. So.
Right here on this porch.
Yep. But yep, and it is breezy, windy. Black Forest brownies. Is that what you call them? They were just good. It was just a basic brownie recipe.
Down a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. They're good. That's all I can tell you. I just used a basic brownie recipe. Just, shortening, which is really bad for you, and sugar, which is really bad for you, eggs, which aren't bad for you, and salt, vanilla, flour, cocoa powder, and then those cherry chips, which aren't good for you, and then the pecans. Hey, what are you up to? Gary. Yeah, Gary's a belt loop.
Yep. Hello, belt loop. I hope you're keeping your britches up.
Oh, me. So, anyway, but yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time. Oh, We celebrated our anniversary on Friday.
Yep. 68 years.
Yeah. I said he was doing okay. Maybe I was wrong.
You told me that it was 82 that morning.
Oh man. Thank you, Kathy. Yeah. Yeah. So it was 28 years. Yeah. But yeah, 28 years. That's why I said 82. I reversed it.
Oh,
I did
gotcha.
Mr. Carr's thing. Mr. Carr is age, so this year he was 39. Yeah. So he swaps it around. So I figured I'd do that with our anniversary, make it sound good. Oh, happy anniversary. You sound like Belt Loop. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, everybody, for those happy anniversaries. Which one? I do that. My wife does too. All right. Thank you guys for the anniversary. We're super excited that we had an anniversary. And
it's been close to a month since we got rain.
Yeah. Yeah. Congratulate and send your condolences as well. Oh,
Yeah.
You're 15. Yeah, if you did that with your birthdays. Mr. Carr does it with his birthday because he likes the sound of 39 much better than 93. And for 93, he's doing amazing. Just saying. Or 83. I can't remember how old he was.
I thought it was 83.
Maybe he's 83. Maybe I added 10 years. I don't know. That he's doing great. And then trying to remember. Yes, people watching. Yes. Yeah, we people watch. And it's neat to see, like when I'm gathering Freedom and putting her back in the pasture and stuff in the mornings and evenings, how many people go by and then how many people will say something later. Well, somebody just went by and yelled at us. 6 years old in September. Yes. There you go, Kathy. I'm with you. Thank you, Jan. Yeah, Friday was our anniversary, 28 years Friday. And then our baby will turn 20 in just a few days. So yeah, our kiddos are 25, 23, and then one's going to be 20. So they're getting up there, and we're enjoying emptiness. Hannah is doing fabulous on her own, working her job. Her apartment's good. She's doing a good job, and yeah, thank you, Miss Lynette. Thank you. So yeah, the chickens, we changed their feed ration around, and they're laying a little better. And we got out of. I still got a couple of egg eaters that I got to find and get rid of them to help with the eggs. And the dogs killed a big old possum.
Yep. So we've got an accidental livestock guardian dog.
Thank you, Miss Laura. And Hedgehog's oldest turns 30 tomorrow. Well, happy birthday to your oldest baby. Yeah, somebody laid an egg out there cackling. But yeah,
so our old coon dog kind of quit hunting on us when the female died, and I quit hunting on him. And they anyhow, he just kind of lays around here. Well, he's pretty good at keeping the critters run off, and he doesn't mess with the chickens or the calves or the lambs or nothing. And
he's good at letting us know if something's going on.
Yeah, something's going on. He kind of raises a ruckus, and when our not this time, the time before when our South pig, every time a little pig would squeal, he'd run to the house barking to try to get us to come out and see what the pigs were squealing about. And anyhow, he caught a great big old boar possum this week. And most dogs won't kill a possum. They will fight it till it sols up, and then they'll just quit on it because it's not fighting back. He's that same way. The other mountain cur we had was not that way. When she grabbed something, she killed it. But this dog here, he had him sold up, and they drug him over to the beagle. Well, anytime he moved, the beagle hit him, and so they kept him sold up till I got out there and did something with him.
Miss Viola's oldest will be 49 in November.
That's older than me, Miss Viola.
A little bit older than me. Yeah.
You know, when my grandpa, he wouldn't tell people how old he was. He'd tell people how many years of experience.
How many years of experience.
Yep. And that's the way he counted it.
But yeah.
So again, for y'all that have just jumped in here, we've got 21 people in here.
Hi.
We are going to be at the Ozark Homesteading Expo.
Oh no. Oh, good. He didn't get any chickens. Thank goodness. Whoops! There goes your cup holder. Gary's using the calf bottle holder for a cup holder, and it give out on him. Homestead Where Ours kids are 32, 33, and 34 this month. Awesome.
Oh, excuse me.
That's quite wow. A year apart. 3 babies in 3 years. Bless your heart.
Forgot what I was saying.
I don't remember either. I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Gary lost his favorite coffee cup. This is Gary's metal cup, so it's okay. But yeah, so it didn't damage it, I don't think.
Glad you guys are.
Yeah.
When having kids, grown kids, to me is quite a blessing.
Yes.
I mean, having ungrown kids is a blessing too, but it's just amazing to me to see my kids become adults. I love that.
And they're good adults. Get a little bumfuzzled from time to time. Oh,
42.
42 in January. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah,
wow.
Them January birthdays are pretty awesome.
They are awesome. Yeah. I like the way you said that, Gary.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, about kids being a blessing? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. That wind is getting cooler and cooler. I really hope it brings in a storm. Glenn and Jess's kids are 12, 10, and 6. Oh, y'all are just having a good time.
Just getting started. I think somebody asked us to do something.
Uh-oh.
Pathways Homestead. Whoops. Roll back up. Read Simply Jans. Will you tell Laura at Hedgehog Homestead that we said hello?
They can't see our comments.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Laura at Hedgehog Homestead. Hello.
Hello. Hello from Jan at Simply Jan Homestead. I started to read her message again and said Okay, so.
Wow.
Oh, Kathy's kids are 38, 36, 35, and 33. Awesome. Wow.
I know that sometimes it can be a little, I don't know if depressing is the right word, but it's a big change when your kids grow up and leave home. But that's the point of raising kids.
Yeah. If they grow up and leave home and they're successful at it, you did a good job. Miss Charlene's are 47 and 45. Awesome. They're our age. Well,
pretty
the
close.
47. Gary's 47. I'm 48.
Yeah, I think so.
No, I'm 47. You're 46. I had the years wrong. I'm 47 and he's 46.
She doesn't ever remember my birthday either.
Yeah, I do too. It's January 28th.
You don't need to say that on here.
Yeah, I know what it is. It's in January. Yeah, you got coffee, Gary. You were napping last weekend. He spends.
Actually, it's water in
All
my
right.
cup
Thanks
today.
for coming, Glenn. Thanks for coming. You got the mysterious older woman. Congrats. Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to get really weird? So I was born and he was conceived. If you want to get really weird, within a few days of each other.
Within a few miles of each other.
Within a few miles. Well, I was born in Tulsa.
Well, okay.
And I probably I wasn't out of the hospital when you were conceived, but yeah.
Your parents were living a few miles from where my parents were.
Yeah, it was must have been something in the water. I don't know, but yeah. And then your family moved away when you were a baby.
Yep.
And then moved back
when I was 16.
When you were 16, and that's how we met.
Yeah, my dad had managed a ranch for a while when him and Mom first got married, and that wasn't far from where Cindy lived.
Charlene says, I could be Gary's mom.
Yeah. Oh, my mom's a one and only, I guarantee you.
Oh, Kathy says Richard's younger than her. That's awesome.
Cool.
I know. We kind of got a little bit. You were born in Tulsa, Neil. I was born in the Osteopathic Hospital, which is now OSU Hospital.
I was born in St. Francis.
St. John.
Was I born in St. John? Our kids were born in St. John.
Yeah, I thought you were born in St. John.
Yes, I was. You're right.
Yeah. Two of our kids were born in St. John. Gary was born in St. John's, and then Hannah was born in Cushing Regional. Yeah.
What's up, Chuck? Glad you're in here.
I don't think it's Jan's that can't see the post.
She thought somebody else couldn't see their posts.
Hey, there's Chuck. Oh, whoa. What's up, Chuck? Gary and Gary do the same greeting for Chuck. So, yeah. Born in the same hospital. Well, I hope they didn't switch us. No, I'm kidding. No, they didn't switch me for sure. I look way too much like my mother or my aunts and my granddaddy. They didn't switch me for sure. And Gary didn't get swapped, nor did his brother, because they look like Cargills. Marked them good. Hit the thumbs up, everybody. But yep. I don't know if I got pictures of it or not, but Gary and I got a swimming pool put in for the ducks, and they're enjoying it. YouTube has a glitch. They say there's nothing they can do about it. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. My mother's brother and I were all born in the same hospital. My mother, brothers, and I were all born in the same hospital as well. How cool is that? Belly loop. I love it. Lori, I'm going to take that and run with it. Something to do with YouTube. I have two people I can't see anymore, and they can't see me. It's strange.
Yeah, we have somebody that can't make
comment
on ours, and we haven't blocked them or anything.
No.
And they've even, they just can't go.
Did you say turtles? No. Didn't say turtles. Oh, your parents are your parents. Good. That's real good there, Gary. That would be bad at belly loop. Gary at belly loop. You were, that's cool. Whoa, your poor mama, Tim. Were you a big baby? I'm just assuming since you're a big man, you were a big baby, and that could be a very wrong assumption.
Our son he's not tall, but he's big, and he was a small baby.
He was a small baby, yep.
But he grew fast.
Hank's a 58 model.
Wow.
MR Ducks.
Yes.
MR Ducks.
Yep. SMR.
OSMR. That's okay, Lori. I'm getting a kick out of it. I hope you don't mind. I hope I'm not hurting your feelings. It's more of a tease for Gary at Belt Loop.
At Belly Loop?
At Belly Loop. I love it. That's a great nickname. Gary at Belly Loop. So Hank Reed, Neil at Treasure Hunter's brother's name, first name is Reed. Yes, you will have to change your name. I like it, Belly Loop. You will get more subscribers, I'm sure. So everybody be trying to check out and see what's up with Belly Loop.
So guys, another thing we want to talk about.
OSMR.
Yeah.
OSMR 2.
CMEDBDIs.
I was the smallest of the 3. 2 pounds? Whoa. No.
Smallest of the 3, I was number 2.
You were number 2, but the smallest of the 3. Your poor little mama. Oh, mercy. Bless her heart.
So.
Hey, Miss Patty at the Tinker's Wife. I missed you coming in. Hello.
Yes.
Lots of first names are Reed. Yep, we grew up with Reed Ridgway. Reed Woodway.
74 model. Belinda's, she's not much older than us.
Nope, not much older than us.
I was born in 1776. You don't believe me?
You were born after 1776.
Oh, I was named after George Washington too. Sure wasn't named before him.
Gary at Belly Loops got you by a couple years. Chuck.
Might not be.
Probably the kind of script may not be Kathy, but it might be fun to get some of the comments. As long as they're fun and not dirty, we'll be all right. You're okay with whatever happens. Beth is a 63 model, 72 production line. I'm a 75 production line. It is very windy, Gary.
Yeah, and that's where our internet's working best, is on the porch. So hopefully you guys can put up with the wind.
All right, thanks for coming in, Patty. You got a rework in 1988? Or did you get...
I don't think I want to know. Got a rework?
Did you get reborn?
Okay.
Were you born again in 1988? Were you born again in 1988?
That makes sense. $2,000 for me.
You bet. Kathy says you've been married longer than 82 years if you were born in 1776, Jerry.
Well, I didn't get married till 1994, but I was born in 1776.
Miss Patty is a 57 model. Great deer. Oh, I hit a button. Oh.
Not much wind coming through, Dale said.
Oh, good. Got married. He got married in 88.
Okay.
1988.
All right.
Oh, Hank graduated high school right after you were born.
Hank, I'd say you're about my mother's age.
Yep. The bionic belly loop. Yes. The bionic belly loop. Oh, Gary, I hope you don't mind us giving you a good time with this. Or Lori, us having a good time with that. Oh my goodness. Tim's dad had to take a bath and shave before he'd take his mom to the hospital. 4/10 of a mile away, and he was born at home. I had a friend that was born in the car on April Fool's Day because his dad would not believe his mom that she was in labor until her water broke. And they're about an hour away from Tulsa, so he was born in the car. But yeah, so yeah. And his birthday's on April Fool's Day. Mid 66 model. Awesome. It's all good. Kind of funny. Yeah, so good. I'm glad you and Lori are good sports.
Something else.
Woo, 1970 in pristine condition. Awesome.
Yeah, I can't say anything about pristine here, but
Yeah. Our buddy has had a great life. He's done some amazing things with his life. Almost had number 3 in the car. Doctor sure did fuss at me for waiting so long. Yeah.
So we got a challenge we put up.
Yep.
And we want to challenge you guys. There we have Homesteading Meals challenged. Homesteading Meal 2022
Yep.
challenge.
Homestead Meals 2022 challenge.
So we challenge you guys to cook a meal that is as much from your homestead as possible, and if it's not from your homestead, to try to do it locally sourced, and then video that, and then tag us in it, and put hashtag Homesteading Meals 2022.
Homestead Meals.
Homestead Meals 2022.
Oh man, rain just went south of them in northwest Missouri.
All original parts.
All original parts, George. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh gosh. All original parts. Yeah. I'm missing some teeth. Does that count?
Well, I'm missing parts, but I don't have any unoriginal parts. I don't have any aftermarket parts on here.
Oh gosh. Filming yours tonight. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
A 24-hour live.
We
Yeah.
don't have the internet for that, Gary.
We don't have the internet to support it.
Yeah. Nor the time.
Nor the time.
That sounds like a really fun challenge.
Yes.
And we might have to stop in there and say hi to somebody doing it, but
Yeah.
I don't think we can accomplish that.
Yeah. So sorry, Gary.
I'm missing parts.
Missing parts.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Gary's
Several
missing
lymph
some parts.
nodes, some teeth, things like that. Yep. A little bit of hair.
You're almost as hairy as you were when you were born, though.
Okay. I didn't get to finish reading that one. He was born on April Fool's Day. His brother was.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
funny.
That's funny, Tim. Did one last Thursday.
That's
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, I knew you had,
Yep.
Hank. I'm glad that's gone well for you.
Yes. Yep.
You've
Man.
walked on that old hip a long time.
Yes, Jan, she is so precious. I'm so jealous. I have been borrowing grandbabies. Oh, I got to hold one of our great nephews on Tuesday, baby Jackson. I hadn't got to see him yet. Oh, he is so adorable. We have the cutest great nieces and nephews, I will tell you. So we've got 5, and they are super, super adorable, and they range from the ages of 6 down to a few months old, and they are super, super cute kids. And my parents are just over the moon over every one of them. They think it's great that their little family of 6. You know, they had 4 girls, and then now they've got, I don't know, close to 20 grandkids, and if you count all the step grandkids, close to 20 grandkids, and then they've got 5 great grands, and they're super excited about that. Woo. All right, thanks, Charlene. Have a good one. See you next week. Well, hello, hunting and stuff with J&J. Hello, hello.
Yeah, we got 23 people.
We do. All right. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. Yes, so we're super excited about keeping stuff alive in the brown off, because it's brown off here in Kansas. They're haying season, getting hay cut. Hay looks pretty good for prairie hay for this year since we got those early rains, but we haven't got a significant rain in over a month. And so it is.
I think somebody told me 60%.
60% was what the hay was?
Hay was 60% of last year. Prairie hay.
Prairie hay was 60%.
Somebody told me their fescue was 40% of what last year.
Whoa, so it's not as good as it looks.
No, it's decent hay. There's just not a lot of it.
Because I was going by like the windrows.
Yeah.
The windrows are hip high or higher, waist high. And so I was going by them.
Yeah. A lot of those.
Oh, repost our hashtag. Okay, I can do that. Let me see if I can. I don't know how to chat.
So guys, I'm sure you can still see and hear me.
Is everybody still there? I hit a wrong button.
She paused the film so she could slap me around. Oh.
But our hashtag is hashtag Homestead Meals 2022. And be sure you put the @Pathways Homestead tag us on it. And they're going, are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Hopefully we're back. Lynette, hopefully we're back. Yes, we're here. Okay, good. Because April 1st, which is also Easter Sunday. My name means born of nobility. But this year, April Fool became a woman of faith. Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
That is amazing, Miss Patty. That is awesome. Congratulations. Okay, awesome. We're back. Yay. Yeah, I hit a wrong button. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to comment and I can't comment. So, yeah. You're back. Yeah.
So if we still have one of our moderators in here, Jan, I think you're in here. Can you put up the hashtag Homestead Meals 2022
challenge
@Pathways Homestead?
Yeah.
One of our moderators or somebody could do that. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Actually, it's not a link from somewhere, so anybody could do that.
Oh, yeah, they could. They could just write hashtag Homestead Meals 2022 and @Pathways Homestead. And that's what I need you to put in your title so that I can put it in the playlist. And we've already got several videos in that playlist. We started it at the beginning of the year and then decided to make it a challenge. And so it's got several videos from us in it. It's got a video from Southern Blessed Homestead in it. And we're hoping to add some more to that playlist. Yeah.
So right now, through much of the Midwest and into the South, it is blackberry season.
It is blackberry season.
So it'd be really cool to see somebody do like a blackberry and dumplings or something like that.
Some
That'd
kind of
be
blackberry recipe would be awesome if you have blackberries. Yeah.
And in a lot of places there is like public lands, public hunting lands, and public fishing grounds where there are blackberries. So you don't have to have lands to have blackberries. They're available, and that's really cool. In Europe, they call it a hedgerow food because it's in public hedgerows a lot.
Yeah.
Here it's a fence row food.
Fence row. Yeah. Which is a head. Yeah. They used hedges for fences.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Jan had to step away. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Thank you, Lori. Our local butcher will be happy to sell us some great homegrown beef. Yes, that would be fabulous, Kathy. Say it again and I will do it. Okay, it is a Homestead Meals 2022, and you need to put that in a hashtag. Hashtag Homestead Meals 2022 @Pathways, and tag us at Pathways Homestead so that we can put that in the playlist. And you just need to locally source, or even one item you've grown, or one item locally sourced or whatever, and make a meal around that item. If you can, do as many items in that meal as you possibly can. That's just, and if you can't, Just share us some frugal meal that you make or something. We don't want to exclude anybody. And frugalness is a lot to homesteading, and so is home cooking. So it just needs to be a home cooked meal, and that's kind of our guidelines for it. Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. That's perfect. Lisa's got it right there for us. Thank you, Lisa.
Thanks, Tim. And
yes, thank you, Tim.
And thank you, Lisa. We appreciate that, guys. And, yeah. So, and also we ought to mention again that we have plenty of beef to sell here at Pathways Homestead. So if you're in our area or within an hour or so, or however far we could probably meet somebody.
We have a whole one that we can split up into half or quarters.
And we have some by the pound.
But yeah, we had 2 of our calves didn't sell. By the time we got ready for butcher, our folks that were on the waiting list didn't need beef. So there we are. There we have it. We did sell our last one that we took to the processor, but we still have a whole one in the freezer, and then we have a little over half a one. And so yeah, we would happy to sell some of that if we can. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Tim Posey.
Yeah, I do need to get that there.
Homestead Meals. Yeah, 2022 on that Homestead Meals and at Pathways Homestead. Yep. And yeah. I really hope it storms. It is really feeling like it's trying to blow in a storm. Yesterday, western Kansas, northwestern Kansas got some storms, but it didn't make it down this way. It all evaporated, played out by the time it got here. So we really could use some rain. Nana and Papa at 9 Acre Family Farms, they could really use some rain too. Yes, Paffords. Yes, Paffords are trying to raise money to adopt their grandbaby Autumn. And if you can help out with that, get a hold of Gary if you'd like to help out with that at Belt Loop 29. Yes, sweet, sweet folks, sweet, sweet baby girl. She's adorable and she's just so cute. We've got to meet them and see them a few times, and so yeah, good family, good friends. And adoption, unfortunately, is very, very expensive. And so yeah, treasure hunter Neil said they got stormed on in Ohio yesterday.
Awesome.
So,
I know a lot of the country needs rain right now.
Yes, a lot of, yeah. And it is the dry time. It really is the dry time for lots of different places. But yeah, so.
Yeah, guys, if you can help Paffords in any way for the adoptions.
And prayer is helping, guys.
Yes, absolutely.
Prayer is helping. So.
With financial, please get a hold of Gary at Belt Loop.
Yep. No spaces. Good job. No spaces. There you go. Thank you. Okay, Jan's back. Hello, Jan. Okay.
Hello, Good Times Homestead.
Hello, Good Times with Jen and Steve. How are you? Thank you for praying for Paffords. They need that prayer. And
we're gonna stop here in just a minute and pray for them.
We will. We will.
Okay, we're gonna pray for Paffords Homestead.
Yep. Father God, I lift up Paffords to you, Lord. I've just, little Autumn is such a blessing to Brandy and Charlie, Lord, and I just ask that you would continue to provide for them and provide a way, Lord, to keep this baby with them. This is who she knows as her family, and Lord, I just ask that you would have your will and that you would provide the means necessary for this adoption to go through smoothly. And Lord, I just thank you and praise you for Brandy and Charlie and their willingness and their love for Autumn, Lord.
Father, families are difficult, and we know that children are precious. And Lord, we're thankful that in a time of need that Paffords are willing to step up and raise this young baby. And we ask that you would provide for their needs in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Hopefully Gary wasn't shaking the thing too much.
Yeah.
late September. Wow. Northwest. So our sun is in southeast Oregon.
Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah. Cool. So we are a praying family. So we will gladly pray for you if you need any prayers or would like for us to pray for you. We will gladly pray for you or someone. Yeah. Whatever your request is, we'll pray.
Yep.
The cicadas are singing. It's cicada season. The cicadas sing loud. They get towards the evening. And the wind hadn't died down. It should be dying down soon. And yeah. Our sheep are growing like weeds. Freedom's getting chunky. She's been eating lots of grass. Whoa, look at that. Excuse me. Excuse me, so sorry. 40% chance of rain. What was that? The ducks came up and the sheep went running. Oh, I pray you guys get rain tonight, Dan.
No, it was your sneezing. They just jumped.
Awesome.
Did it again when you sneezed.
Jen says that their kids pray for everyone in the world, so they think we're all covered. Good, good, good. Oh, you were on there live today? Awesome. I think we got
on there for a few minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. My sneezes, they just hit. Lori's getting thunder. Praying for rain, Lori. Praying for rain. Praying for rain, because we know how that is. We got cracks this wide, and they're deeper than you can shove a ruler down in the ground. They're just big. And had one that my cow stumbled in a little bit today. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Jen. I'm assuming it's Jen and not Steve. Good, at Good Times Homestead. Excuse me if it's Steve. I'm so sorry. Yep. So my sneezing scared the sheep. Oh my goodness. So Jan said her nephew Hart, keep him in our prayers. He fell through the roof of a semi and broke 7 ribs, collapsed his lungs, and broke his shoulder, and he's in rehab right now. Okay, let's pray for Hart. Father God, we lift Hart up to you, Lord, and we ask for continued healing. Lord, we ask that rehab would be productive and that he would heal and that he would be back to 100%. Lord, heal him, knit all those bones back together again. Heal his lungs. Lord, we thank you and praise you that we can bring these things to you and be with his family and comfort them.
Amen.
It is, Jen. Good, good, good. All right. See you later, Kathy. Thank you. Blessings. Oregon's dry all over. So he's down in the Arvor Desert. He's down in the Arvor Desert in southeast Oregon. Yeah. we're neighbor watching again, see who's coming by. I just still didn't figure out who that was in the black car hollering at us. Somebody in a black car. They know us, I'm sure.
Wasn't one of Ben's bunch in there.
You know, maybe. I don't know. It was like one of those Dodge cars, like the Chargers. It's like I think it was like a Dodge Charger. A black Dodge Charger 4-door. That's what it looked like to me.
It was Bo and Luke.
It's Bo and Luke in a 4-door black Charger.
Yeah. Orange Charger.
Orange. But yeah, sneezing, I scared the sheep to death because I sneezed so loud. Bless their poor little hearts.
The sun rises and it scares the sheep because they've never seen it before that they can remember.
And it wasn't me. It wasn't Jen. But yeah, so well, I've been successfully killing plants this year on the porch by not planting them and not watering them enough. They're pretty sad looking. Gary bought me a whole bunch of herbs at somewhere around Mother's Day, and I'm successfully killing them all. It's very sad. Very sad day. But it is what it is. Fainting goat. No, it's sheep. Not fainting goats, but it is sheep. Yeah, and they fainted. You want me to film that, right? Yay, killing plants. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that this year. I've killed hundreds of plants this year. Yay me. I mean, like 500-600 plants this year. Yay me. I left some in the greenhouse and it didn't get opened up and it didn't get watered, and I lost a bunch then. And yes, please. He says film that. Film the fainting goats. I don't have fainting goats, sorry. Joe Serrano, hello. Yes, we are enjoying the weekend. That's fine. And then I've killed several hundred in the garden. They're just not, I'm not getting them watered like they should. Gary's been helping and he's been working hard at getting stuff watered. And yeah, and I've got pepper plants that are just stunted. They are just not growing. They're still little bitty like that. And they've been in the ground for months and they're just not going anywhere. Killing plants and growing weeds. Yes, that's what I'm doing as well. Gee, that's what I'm doing.
We have not had a successful garden year this year. Last year we didn't do great either because we got sprayed. The year before was not our best year, but it was okay.
Yeah.
Last year and this year, last year was the worst.
Yes.
We were doing really good and then we got sprayed out. But this year we just couldn't keep up.
It is a struggle.
But neither of us feeling real good.
Right.
With me taking on a full-time job somewhere where I'm not, just didn't have the time to walk by and water and stuff.
I'm glad your peppers are doing good, Gary. Everyone's killing plants this year. Go 23. I'm with you. 23's got to be a better year. We did put up 36 pints of beets. A friend of ours gave us beets on Friday. Called or texted on Thursday and said, "Hey, can you bring us some beets? Or can you? Hey, do you want some beets?" And I said, "Yes." And she says, "Okay, come get them." And so I said, "Okay, tomorrow morning we'll come get them." So we went and got beets, and then I processed. Gary helped me some Friday. We processed those on Friday, and he did some of the peeling, a lot of the peeling, and we got those processed up and canned. 36 pints, and only 1 pint out of 36 didn't seal, and we put it in the refrigerator and we'll have to sample out of it. Yes, the squash bugs are absolutely nuts. Our yellow and zucchini squash are dead. They're gone, and they're working on the spaghetti squash and the acorn squash, or not butternut squash. I didn't get any butternut planted, did I? Spaghetti squash and the pumpkins.
We planted at the end of the cucumbers.
We did plant something at the end of the cucumbers, didn't we?
There's still one or two kind of alive in there. But...
Yeah. Oh, you forgot to go to the farmer's market on Friday. Oh, no. Oh. Sometimes when it's really hot, Lori, they won't turn. We're getting a few Amish paste tomatoes, but they get shaded part of the day, and so that's why they're turning. So we've gotten 3, and then Gary said that like 2 or 3 had gotten eat up by the striped lister beetles of our Amish paste tomatoes. So it may be a struggle to get enough of them to can at once. I may have to freeze them and then pull them out when I get enough to can. Conspiracies all around. Yes, they abound. They abound. The conspiracies abound. And you know, yeah, somebody's got to be right. I don't know who it is. Don't know which one it is, but I know which one is the ultimate truth. We do have an ultimate enemy. His name is Satan.
Seeking who he may devour.
Yep. And he will use people, places, and things. And yeah.
See you later, Gary. Thanks.
See you later, Gary.
Bless you too.
See you later. Oh, good, Jan. Oh, Joe, I'm sorry. Yep. God is right. Yes, we have seen, we're a flyover state, and we've seen a lot of them, a lot more than usual. Good night, Gary at Belt Loop.
We're going to need to go.
We are. We got a lot of folks in here, but we have been live for an hour and 30 minutes. What? Creekside Chronicles was on fire this morning? Oh my goodness.
I think that.
Oh, like in good way. Like in a good way. Like the.
So.
Oh, his live. Yes. I'm sorry. I went blank. I thought like literally on. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, with all the stuff they're going through. Yeah. Yeah, he had a good I caught a little bit of his message, not much, but I did catch a little tail end of that. And yeah. Yes, I'm sorry, Jen. I saw something about the squash bugs that I really, really want to try. So they had those little mini torches, like flame torches. They're like a lighter, but or like a torch, and they're got a little holding tank like a lighter, and you start them kind of like a lighter. And they were torching just the squash bug eggs. And so I thought I might get my lighter out, my long stick lighter, and if the wind wasn't so bad, and see about that, see if I can't save some of the spaghetti squash. I don't know. It might be worth it to try. I mean, you're going to damage the leaf a little bit, at least where that heat was, but it might not be too bad. Most of Oregon is a dry desert, but even that has been in bitter drought. Made some recovery this spring, but now not enough. Not enough. Burn the bugs. Yes, burn the bugs. Well, the little eggs were popping. It was almost like so satisfying. It was so satisfying to watch. Saw that on TikTok. Haven't tried it yet. I don't know. You know, you're going to need to be pretty selective on that flame so that you don't burn up your plant. And if you're having drought conditions, you got to be careful not to set your pasture on fire, your yard on fire either. Did it work? Oh, Jan said it worked. Yeah. Did you get great delight? I would think you would too. Yeah, sorry guys, gonna have to catch the replay. All right. Well, we better get going. So sorry, guys. It's been fun. Thank you guys so much for coming in and spending time with us today. And we love doing lives with you guys. And we love sharing with you guys. And so here we go. We're going to close out. Thanks for coming in. We pray you have a blessed week. Remember, God made you special.
And he loves you very much.
Bye, y'all. Have a good week.